Hello and welcome back to the Trainerize YouTube channel. So this is a place for personal trainers and fitness professionals to learn how to build their business and grow in the online space. So whether this means you're a personal trainer in person or maybe you sell programs online, today we're sharing 6 simple tricks to take more professional photos with only an iPhone. I'm going to be honest, you don't need a professional photo shoot or a photographer to take high quality content for your business. Now, of course, there are plenty of benefits to hiring a professional. Professional photographers are experts in lighting, composition, and they're really going to bring a certain level of legitimacy to your business. But that doesn't mean if you don't have access to those resources that you shouldn't also be able to have quality images to make your business look professional. So the 6 things we're going to be teaching you about today are the following. 1, we're going to teach you how to use the apps and show you what's available to you as an amateur photographer. 2, we're going to teach you some basics on lighting and doing lighting on a budget. 3, we're going to talk about composition and how to frame your shots so that they look A1, as well as number 4, we're going to show you how to edit the pictures that you've taken. Finally, we're going to teach you how to be tidy and figure out a filing system. So let's get into it. Trick 1, use the apps. So first of all, we have 3 apps that we think will help get you started. These 3 apps are VSCO, the free version, Snapseed, also free, and Lightroom, the free version. So VSCO is an app that you can use to shoot and edit photos right on your iPhone. It provides access to more photography options with its in-app camera. So after shooting, the camera allows you to save filters and treatments to more quickly process the photos and to maintain a consistent look and feel. Snapseed has similar functions and it's owned by Google. So this provides a quick iterative process and you can hold your finger down easily on the screen to see the pre-edit version and the post-edit. You can also undo steps. Finally, we have Lightroom. Lightroom has robust photo editing tools that is broadly considered to be just as good on mobile as it is on desktop. Lightroom also has built-in filing system which makes it easy to organize your files. As we know, organizing your files is very important, but we'll get to that later. If you work off your phone, this could be a great tool, but it comes with a monthly fee. Trick 2, be tidy. First of all, before you start shooting, you're going to want to clean your lens. This is a small detail that will make a huge difference because nothing ruins a photo more than a smudged lens or some fingerprints on your camera. Secondly, use the grid. Before you take your photos, go to Settings and then go to Photos and Camera. Turn on the grid and this will help you with your composition. The grid just allows you to line up your shot and make sure everything is symmetrical, centered, and looking good. Next, make sure you tap the screen. So when it comes to focus, iPhones have a pretty good autofocus feature. However, make sure you're forcing the focus by tapping on the screen when you want to focus in on your subject. Tapping the screen also helps with exposure. Once you've locked in your focal point, you can adjust the exposure. Trick 3 is all about lighting. So there are a few different types of light that you can source. First of all is natural light. The best case scenario is you shoot your photos with indirect natural light, something like setting up near a window or in the shade at the park. This allows ease of editing and you can brighten a photo that's overall a bit dark much easier than you can remove shadows and shine. Avoid the iPhone flash as much as possible because it tends to be a bit harsh. Secondly, you can use a ring light. Ring lights are fairly inexpensive to source online and they make everything evenly lit and looking beautiful. Trick 4, use strong composition. So you want to know your angles, you want to pose, and you want to capture interest. When it comes to angles, if you're shooting how-to photos or custom exercise videos for your clients, then maybe skip this step. But if you're working on marketing photography, play with the angles to create visual interest. Try shooting from down below, up above, far away, and up close. Shoot with interesting backgrounds so that you create a more dynamic feel. You want some smiling headshots, but you also want some striking photos as well. So choose a few poses that you're comfortable with and reuse them. Maybe even your favorite fitness moves can work, like a lunge or a high knee. Trick 5, edit as needed. So when you're shooting for web and social, you'll need some portrait, landscape, and everything in between. That means setting up your shots to be a bit wider than you think you need, and then you can crop them afterwards to the right dimensions. Visual adjustments. So let's put those fancy photography apps to work. Some of the key elements that you're going to want to focus on are brightness, contrast, and saturation, and those things will instantly improve your photos. You can layer in some spot treatments if you want to use something like Facetune to get rid of blemishes or a filter, and you should be good to go. Finally, if you want to add elements to your compositions, you can add text, graphics, or brand elements, and you can use Canva to add borders, GIFs, emojis, and text to your photos as needed. Trick 6, pick a filing system. So a filing system is a place for you to keep all of your photos as a backlog so that you know where your shots are and how to find them. Here are 3 options that we recommend. So Canva. Although Canva is known as an excellent graphic design layout tool, it's also an epic filing system if you use it properly. You can use folders and consistent naming conventions to upload and organize your photos and graphics. Then create a file for each type of dimension you'll need and name them accordingly. Next, we recommend Google Photos. So this is one of the best filing systems, and it's also one of the most accessible to most people. You can use it by phone or desktop, and with Google Photos, you can automatically back up everything from your phone. But you could even take it a step further and create a special folder for your professional photos so that they're more easily accessible. And ideally, you can file them by orientation so you can know when you're pulling a vertical shot or when you're pulling a horizontal one quickly. Finally, we recommend iPhone photo albums. If you're shooting with an iPhone, then the photo app is built right into your camera. This is an obvious choice for filing. So just make sure you create folders and file your photos properly so you aren't scrolling through aimlessly, and making sure to sync in between your computer and phone. Follow this guide and these tips to take more professional iPhone photos, and suddenly that big looming task doesn't seem so bad.